What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in and watching. I love every single one of you guys. You're all amazing, wonderful beings. And we're gonna bring out the cheese here, right? The cheese. The cheese says everything's gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright, bro. I gotta remind you guys of that every now and then, right? Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be fine. And if you tell yourself that everything's gonna be fine, you increase the probability of that version of reality manifesting itself. You see, the world is made of words. How many times did I say this? I'll say it again and again and again. The real secret to magic is knowing that the world is made of words, and that if you know the words that the world is made of, you can make of it whatever you wish. In other words, that's Terence McKenna, right? In other words, know how to use your words, bro. Know how to use your words. Know how to use your words. How to speak things into existence and how to use words. Because look, this existence that we're in, this third dimension, this physical matter reality, this simulation, this illusion, it's a probability-based reality. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by it's a probability-based reality? Meaning, it's designed to evolve and everything happens based on probability. Meaning, the reason why gravity is inescapable, pretty much the human being, maybe in the future we'll be able to use our minds to transcend gravity, but right now, the probability of within the simulation of gravity acting on like humans and animals is so great, like that you can try and use your mind. Let's say the probability of gravity applying to someone right now is like 1,000,000 to 1, meaning like you would need okay, let's say your chances of transcending the rules of gravity are 1,000,000 to 1. Maybe you can use your mind and say, no, I can do it, and believe in it, right? And you reduce the probability from 1,000,000 to 1 to 1,000 to 1, because now your belief says, I can transcend gravity. And you go in and you fix it and do whatever, right? You do your fixing in the mind, and you're like, I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. You say, I believe I can fly, and you really believe it. Well, you've decreased the probability of you flying and transcending gravity from 1,000,000 to 1 shot to 1,000 to 1 shot. Guess what? You're still bound by the rules of gravity, right? It's a probability-based reality. So, when you start to tell yourself, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. When you tell yourself that, and you keep telling yourself that, let's say right now in your reality, in your current reality, in the dimension that you're inhabiting. Mind you, everybody has their own dimension, their own subjective reality. Let's say in the reality that you're in right now, the probability of things being alright is 10 to 1. Meaning you got a lot of shit going on right now, right? Like, I mean, I don't know, maybe you're somebody who has like their hand in a report at work and just had a breakup with someone and is like emotionally unstable, or who knows, like maybe you have someone who's sick in your family, right? Maybe they have some sort of something, some disease, whatever. And let's say the probability of things being alright right now, the shot of that is 10 to 1. Meaning there's a good chance things are not going to be alright. It's 10 to 1. And it's probably that because you're telling yourself that. But if you keep telling yourself, you start to sing, you start to listen to Bob Marley, and you start to sing, hey, you know, everything's going to be alright. Don't worry, everything's going to be alright. And you keep telling yourself that, you'll decrease the probability from 10 to 1 of everything's going to be alright to like 5 to 1. And then you keep saying that over and over, and it becomes your motto. And now you decrease your chances of things being alright becomes like 2 to 1. And then eventually it just becomes a mindset. And now your chances of everything is going to be alright is like, you know, like a fraction now, because you know things are going to be alright. You see? So meaning like you become so ingrained in you here, it becomes such an ingrained mindset in you that like if you were to bet on things not being alright, you would not make money, right? Like you would not make money because the chances of things being all right are so high. So you literally took the probability. In the beginning, you would have bet that things are not going to be all right, and you would have not made much money, right? So am I saying this right? Now I'm fucking it up, right? Okay, let's rewind here. In the beginning, see, now I got caught in my own mind trap. In the beginning, when things weren't going all right and the chances of things not going all right in your life were high, if you were to bet on things going all right, you would make a lot of money. You would make like 10 to 1, we said, right? You would make 10 times. So you would bet things are going to be all right in your life and things end up going all right. You would make 10, you'd put in $1, you'd make $10 back. You put in 100, you get $1,000 back. But now it's the opposite. You see, now you betting on things are going to be all right, after it becomes a mindset, you ain't going to make any money. Because you've decreased the probability or you've manipulated the probability. So now you're living in this new reality, in this new subjective reality where things are all right. Most of the time, all the time almost, things are all right. Because you keep telling yourself that and things are all right. And then boom, now you can bet. If you want to, you can just, it's not good to bet that things are going to be all right because you know they're going to be all right. You're not going to make money. So, yeah, so, think about that. Think about that. I'm telling you guys, things are going to be all right. Just keep telling yourself that and keep telling yourself that. And, most of our fears are illusions, Some of them are very real, but few of them are. Honestly, like few of them are. There's like this, I don't know who the fuck said it. They were on their deathbed, right? Deathbed. And then he was saying, he's like, most of my fears never came to being, never came to fruition, never became reality. They were mostly in my mind. Some of them do come eventually to, some of them are real fears. If somebody in your life has cancer and their chances of dying are 50-50 right now, guess what? By saying things are going to be all right, you manipulate the probability a little bit. Especially if you convince the person. This is more important, for the person to be convinced of it. If their probability is 50-50 and they start to believe that it's going to be okay, they're going to manipulate the probability to somewhere between 70 and 30. Where it's 70% they survive 30. Mine is powerful. Mine is very powerful. So even in those difficult circumstances, you tell yourself I'm going to be all right, at least you manipulate the probability. And you're not always going to manipulate it to the way you want it. It's not going to happen, right? I mean, you can take the probability of you flying from 1,000,000 to 1 shot to 1,000 to 1 using your mind, and it's still 1,000 to 1. You ain't going to fly, motherfucker. But yeah, with other things in our life, the probability is very, very, like, you can easily manipulate it with your mind. Right? Like, we're talking about the smaller things in our lives, the little things that we worry about, the job interview or getting a career that you want, or even succeeding on YouTube, bro. Succeeding on YouTube for me is not that hard. I know for me to increase the probability of success on YouTube, I gotta post fucking videos. And that's exactly what I do. I look at everything, I look at reality, I say probability. What do I do to increase the probability of success? It's all probability based. There's no guarantees. We don't know the future. Novelty is the state of the universe, the present moment. I don't know what the fucking future is. But I can predict with relative certainty that, I already have 100,000 subscribers on my fitness channel. How about that, guys? How about that, huh? It's not bad, huh? In 2.5 years. But how did I manipulate the probability of one of my videos taking off and having 100,000? I kept posting and posting and posting. What am I doing on this channel right now? Posting, posting, posting. So I know with relative certainty that I'm going to reach 1 million subscribers eventually on this channel, because I know what it takes to increase the probability of that happening. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing in your life. So keep telling yourself, don't worry about a thing, because everything's going to be all right. Because everything is all right. Really, most of your worries, your fears, they'll never come to be. Most of them, 95% of them, to 99%, maybe there's that 1%, are not rooted in the present moment, are not rooted in the real base reality and what's going on here right now. They're simply not. And you're just, now you're fabricating these fears in your mind, and you're feeling stressed and anxious. You're creating your own suffering. Essentially, you're creating your own suffering. So, yeah, I'm telling you this not as a cheesy thing. I'm telling you this as, this is how the world works, guys. This is examine the world we live in, examine the reality we live in, examine this matrix of information that we live in, and you will come to realize it is some sort of a code, it is some sort of a simulation. And the way you can manipulate the code, the way you can manipulate the simulation is through words backed by emotion. Meaning you tell yourself everything is going to be all right and you feel good. That's why I recommend you listen to Bob Marley, because the music makes you feel good. The music puts you in an emotionally positive state where now you can use the power of your words, the magic. We're all magicians, and our magic wand is our words. Our magic tool is our words, is what we speak. And if you can get yourself in an emotional state and speak things, they will fucking become reality so quickly, so fast. The more emotional intensity you have, right? But this is your magic wand, your mouth, your words, what you say. So keep telling yourself, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. And believe it, because everything's gonna be all right. When I started off this YouTube thing, I was so scared. I was so scared. What the fuck? Who the fuck are you, man? Why should people follow you? Why should people listen to you? Who are you? You know, I kept hearing those voices in my head. But I kept feeding the faith. I kept feeding the, you know, you'll be fine, man. You'll make it. You'll make it. Just keep posting. You'll be fine. I had no proof. No proof. Zero proof. Zero fucking proof. Now, we're at 100,000 subscribers, right? This channel is going to get 1 million. This channel is my main focus. This channel is going to get 1 million. How do I know? Because I know how the fucking reality works. I know it's probability based. I know I just gotta use my emotional intensity backed with my magic words to create magic, to manifest, to shift into the reality that I want to see happen. Probability based. God bless you all, guys. Everything's gonna be all right. Love every single one of you. But don't forget to subscribe. Or, you know what? You're not gonna sleep with the fishes. I'm gonna get my friends over there in that dimension. You guys see them over there? They'll take care of you. So subscribe.